I'm quitting alcohol. So I'm in Qatar airport and I'm into my fifth hour of 8 hours walking around this shitty fucking airport. There is fucking nothing here. There's 4 joints to eat at and they're all fucking astronomically expensive. One of them's fucking Burger King. Burger King, a fucking Whopper meal is $18 Australian. And I haven't eaten fast food besides fucking Domino's and Subway for over 2 years now, I think. And because there is absolutely fucking nothing here, I was like, fuck it, I'll get some Burger King. So I fucking went up there and it was 66 or 70 QR, which is the fucking Qatari, whatever the fuck it is. Riyadh, Rupal, whatever. I didn't know what the fucking exchange rate was. I was about to buy it. I was like, that sounds pretty cheap, even though I know nothing about the currency. But before I fucking bought it, I was just like, maybe I'll have a little look, see what the fucking exchange rate is. And it's 2.4. So it ended up being $18 for a fucking Whopper meal, which I didn't get. No fucking way. There was an Indian joint fucking next door, one of the 4 places. So I got a fucking chicken curry. That was still fucking expensive. That was also $18, but I got to steal a bottle of water. I wouldn't call it stealing per se, especially if I got busted in Qatar. How many years would you get for stealing a bottle of water in Qatar? Fucking probably both hands. So I wouldn't call it stealing to the judge. But when I was paying for my chicken curry, I put the bottle of water under my arm. The dude didn't see it. I walked out. I showed him, I want this as well. But it just so happened he wasn't looking when I showed him, and I put it under my arm, and I made no effort to show him again. So I got an $8 bottle of water for free. So that brings my chicken curry down to a fucking bearable $10. $8 fucking bottle of water. Can you believe that shit? And none of the taps are working, so you have to buy the fucking bottle of water. They've covered up all the taps with plastic, some COVID bullshit or whatever. Anyway, it's a boring fucking airport. Nothing going on. It's so fucking expensive, and I guess they're going to crank the prices up when the World Cup comes around as well. The World Cup is on here at the end of the year. And it's raining. I thought we were in the fucking desert. Aren't we in the middle of the desert? I just saw lightning. Anyway, it's been hard just fucking trying to scratch out a fucking nook here to do this podcast. There's security wardens fucking everywhere. There's cleaners cleaning the fucking floor around my feet just constantly. There's dudes just ambling around for no reason. I don't get the demographics here. There's a lot of Indian employees working at the airport. There's a lot of black people and there's a lot of Asian people. I can't actually tell who the fuck's from Qatar. There are quite a lot of those dudes in the white gowns and the ring thing on top of their head. You know, like a Saudi prince guy. There's a lot of them floating around as well. They're not sweeping the floor, those guys. They're pointing at people. There's fucking lightning here. This is probably the first time it's rained in 20 years. Anyway, on the way here, I was on a fucking Airbus A380 and fucking, it took an hour and a half to board all the cunts. It took fucking forever. There must have been 1,000 cunts on the plane. But it was an alright flight. Once you get up there, those fucking A380s, they're pretty smooth. I suppose they fly real high and there's not going to be too much wind blowing around those big things. So, yeah, they're a decent flight. There's also this security guy fucking walking around me now. And I'm trying to keep it real low profile. I don't know what the swearing laws are in Qatar. But I would say if I did my normal podcast, I'd get arrested immediately. And then they would listen to this recording and they'd find out about the fucking bottle of water. And after 15 years in jail, I'd be holding the microphone with fucking a hook. So I'm just staying within myself on this one. I've still got 2.5, 3 hours fucking left here. I'm honestly thinking of starting smoking. It's literally the only thing you can do here that's fucking exciting. And the darts here, surprisingly, aren't too expensive, but the fucking Middle Easterners or Qataris, they love a dart. They love a fucking dart. There was like a 15-person line to the dart room before. The only thing stopping me from buying a pack of darts and just fucking chain smoking is my collapsed lung. It started to feel a little bit weird up there at a couple of points. I was like, fucking, something's uncomfortable. But I think it was just the way I fell asleep. But I don't need to be aggravating it in Qatar on the way to fucking London. Just because I'm a little bit fucking bored. I'm not enjoying the fucking lightning out there. I was not expecting rain. Also, I think there was a fucking ocean when we came in. I have no idea where we are. Geographically, I have no fucking idea. I thought we were landing in the sand dunes. I don't even know what countries we're next to. I could look it up, but I fucking won't. I'm pretty fucking tired though as well. I got a pretty decent sleep, but it was like in 4-hour chunks. Actually, I got a fucking great sleep. I forced myself to wake up at one point to watch a movie. I watched that Nicolas Cage movie. I forget fucking the exact name, but it's something like The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent or some shit like that. Fucking funny. I rated that movie. It was pretty fucking funny. Cage is a fucking mad dog. That's what I'd say if I was a movie critic. Another mad dog performance by fucking Cage. Tell you what wasn't mad dog, I also watched Matrix Resurrections. Not so good. I mean, I watched it all, but they were really stretching with that storyline. They had like flashbacks to the original throughout the whole thing. Like they were saying, we know this is shit, but remember how fucking good the first one was? It wasn't like... Even Keanu Reeves was fucking shit in it. The only one who was good in it was fucking Trinity. Trinity's still fucking hot. She's aged fucking gracefully. She didn't pump her lips full of shit. She just looks like an older version of her. And she's still pretty hot. I think what is this sound? I think... Jesus Christ. I rate her. Not like rate her, but fucking she's done alright. I think it's because she's kept her normal size lips. There was a lady behind the counter when I checked in at the airport yesterday, and she had like huge fucking Botox lips. I'm like, you're fucking checking cunts in behind the counter. What do you need those lips for? Just fucking stick with your normals. Save the fucking Botox money on something that's going to matter, because the fucking lip injections while you're checking people into the fucking airline is not fucking moving the needle at all. If anything, it takes you back a couple of steps. Anyway, I'm going to go walk around for another 2 hours and then I'm going to jump on a flight. I think the flight's like 10 hours or some shit. So, fucking, this will come out. By the time this comes out, I'll be in the air. Then the next one I do will be fucking from London. Anyway, that will fucking do it for today. If you're enjoying the podcast, give it a share around. And I'll see you the fuck later.